guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the pay to win account and I got a lot of questions about the guild, but specifically about the hellscape with the cursed realm. So as we know guys, it is time for Dark Arden. All of these heroes actually come with their own buff. You can see the Waking Nightmare buff. During battles, if a single allied target is suffered from a control effect, damage they receive is increased by 70%. If the target is terrified or charmed, they shall receive an additional 35% damage, but allied heroes' control abilities have their duration reduced, meaning that we have our duration reduced. If we suffer crowd control, just like with Arden, we are going to be taking more damage. So I'm just going to run through the different formations that we used in here. Easy way to do this leaderboard, you can see kind of the top players that we have in here, but a lot of the times we do not have a lot of the heroes that the players possess. So I do the best to kind of fill in the gaps with the heroes that we have that ultimately I think are going to work out pretty well. So first battle, did Graveborn, and the big thing with this is of course you get the factional bonus of the 25 attack, 25 hit points, but you can see it's Lightbearer. Graveborn versus Lightbearer makes sense. Hodgkin in here to buff up, which I need Hodgkin definitely a lot stronger than we have him right now to go ahead and buff this team up. So in this scenario, I might even possibly swap him out for Pharrell or another hero that could do a significant amount of damage, because ultimately my Hodgkin, without having a signature item built all the way or not having the furniture, might be a little less effective. So I will swap Pharrell in here. Next team, again, this is the Einstein team. So we're running Eins in here with, of course, we're relying on the ult and also the superpower that we're going to bring with Rose following Eins. And of course, Arthur giving out the aura, doing a crap ton of damage with this one. Third one is the Lucretia one. This one, remember, we're looking here for the invade factor here. So bringing all of the allied heroes over here except Nemitsu. Nemitsu we have in here because of the haste buff. So he is going to keep a very solid haste buff up on Lucretia, allowing her to maximize the damage here, while the Scrag invade team is going to be sitting on the side. We get buffs here from Estrilda. Entendre does a ton of damage, especially coupled with Scrag being over here, and then all of them do get energy when Entendre is marking up targets. This one, we have the 5 pull. So this one, we're going to actually be focusing on keeping the entire enemy team here, but ultimately allowing Raku to do a ton of damage while we have Scarathia with the Sandstorm ability and the crowd control to keep everyone together. Eron with the tornadoes, then of course Leica with the big buffs in there as well. This one, they were running Helios on this one, but I do not have him. I thought about putting Khazard in here because ultimately this is very similar to our God tier comp, but we did drop the twins out because we're utilizing them in the final formation. So I kind of went back and forth on this one on who we could really put in here to do a significant amount of damage. I'm thinking Kren, which let's go ahead and put Kren in here. He has crowd control, a little bit of a survivability, and it really doesn't fit in any of the other formations. Final one that we went for the boss, I put Desira in here because again, we're short a couple heroes. I don't have all of the primary ones built, but we're looking at the boss killing comp. So running Saurus with Grez in here with the twins and Mortis. Again, Desira in here. We could probably use, you know what? Let's swap out Silas and we'll swap Desira in here. I'm hoping to keep them up just because Silas with that plus 30 signature item is going to not only do a little bit of healing, but he's also going to allow greater attack rating with this team, guys. All right, so let's see exactly how we'll do. We'll run through all of our teams. And again, I set up the best formations that I can, and we just kind of let them run from there. So the first one, of course, being our Graveborn formation. As you can see, Pharrell went right into the confine that we had there with Folks, but Desira allowing that immunity to go on and making sure that we keep up Damon. See, Izol died pretty early there, but we had a whole entire team of Lightbearers stacked right here. And they are all marked up. As you can see, they're from Desira as well. Damon staying up, which is good. Get the blood shield right there. But see, we want to try to utilize, we had 23 seconds left. want to utilize a little bit more than that. And here is the Eins comp, guys. Remember, Eins alting. That critical alts are what we're looking for. And if we can get back to back to back alts, because remember, it is going to take a little bit of time for him to power up every time. But with Rose providing a solid boost in there to the damage that he's doing, again, just allowing that power up, which he died there pretty early. So this is probably not going to be the best attempt. But again, we're running with what we have, guys. And that's what this comes down to when you're running, I believe, 6 teams in here. A lot of heroes you do not have and you cannot utilize because essentially, just like me, I don't have them built. Here you can see Rose is just destroying it, guys. Just absolutely doing awesome in the team. This one, of course, Lucretia. We got the haste up there. We got the invade, trying to keep everyone over on this allied side and just maximizing the damage of Lucretia, having everyone together in this one. Scragging on Tundra, just buffing up the amount of damage they're doing, which is awesome. It is very cool to see. Remember, Lucretia, when she gets that Hellfire ability up, it no longer goes away because of that 9/9 furniture, which just, again, some of the RNG to really keep the teams together. But you can see we have our totems up back here. We keep popping up totems back here that essentially the enemy's killing out pretty quick, but doing a significant amount of damage on this combination with this team in particular. Iran team, we pulled everyone together, guys. We got the 5 pull right there, but we got destroyed. Look at that. That team got crushed, guys. And Kren, another one that I hope here is going to be pretty effective, which the RNG for this, I know there is a significant amount of RNG. Zafriel on this one, very tough to deal with. But if we can do some of the survivability, if we can do some of the immunity, some of the crowd cover with Kren, it looks like we're going to die out pretty early on this one. Then, of course, we have our final team, which is our boss killing comp. Buffing right there. We buffed up Grez. We also got the immunity up there on Saurus. We got Mortis's buff and the twins just to start and continue the super cycle of heroes we see here, guys. And with these bosses not changing in here, I've been going through kind of collecting up some data. I've seen some data on Reddit. I've seen some data in a couple different places, really seeing what boss comps work best for these based on the heroes. So we might say, okay, well, in team 2 and team 4, you can swap this hero for that hero. So definitely, guys, let me know in the comments your feedback on the teams we have in here, because with the upcoming weeks, we can definitely utilize and build out a lot more of these heroes. Starting to build out Saurus, we got him to a +30. Grez is already at a +60, which is awesome. But it looks like the damage here is just climbing very fast with that boost that Silas is bringing to this team, guys. We're going to break 1 billion right there. Maybe 1.1 billion. There we go. So this is definitely a pretty solid team. But then again, we have the boss killers in here and we have the main buffers, guys. 1.3 million, 1.4 million there with that one. Not too bad. Overall, we're still in 29th. The rest of these, I just go through and I just auto battle them. Because once we have the team here, the RNG of the auto battle might see 39. So that actually gave us a much better. So 34 to 39. 7 more attempts here. And again, with the teams that we have built, it pretty much is what it is. So 3.9 on that one. 3.9. 3.9 might be the best. And I could, again, sit here, change out a lot of formations, change out a lot of different heroes. 4.2 on that one takes us to the top. 18%. Definitely got lucky on the combination there. 4.2 might be the new cap at 18%, guys, which is awesome. As long as I can stay within probably the top 50%, honestly, It will definitely work for me. 4.35 on that one. And our final attempt here, which if you wanted to keep running this, you can also spend some diamonds. You can reset it and see 100 diamonds, you can reset it. So right there, we got to 4.35 was our best attempt, which is awesome. So rewards here, boom, that is what we're looking for, guys. Elemental cores. It's always nice to get some Stargazer cards like we did. I believe top 10 get Stargazer cards, but elemental cores, elemental shards, I will definitely take either of those, guys. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if you are running some better team comps or some more effective team comps for Dark Arden, the Unhinged. So again, let me know what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.